guys, it's Friday again, drinking beer again. Just what I needed after a hard day's work. Finished at 12:30 today, and I thought, well, come home, make a video. I wasn't sure what I was going to make a video about. Then I found this list that I made up about a month ago. Wow, I think it was about a month ago anyway. It's a list, basically it's a list of all the brews that I've done in the last year. And it's roughly, I think it's just coming up to the year I've been brewing now. So right, I'll just give you a rundown of the brews that I've done, and I've scored them out of 10. 1 being shit, 10 being amazing. Right, okay. Well, the first one was obviously my Santa's Winter Warmer, which I rated was a 9. That was my first ever brew. That's bloody awesome. Second one was St. Peter's Ruby Red Ale. I've given that a 0 because basically I had a bad seal on my barrel, and I never got to drink that drink. I dumped it. I was gutted. I mean, it was my second brew. Luckily, it wasn't my first, because if it was my first brew, then maybe I wouldn't be here now. I would have thought, well, this is shit, I've just wasted loads of money and it's just not working. But anyway, going on from there, my next brew, right, number 3, was a Brewmaker IPA. I didn't really like IPAs back then, but I saw somebody in a homebrew shop and he goes, mate, you need to try this. He goes, I've just bought it like 3 weeks ago. I'm drinking it now and it's brilliant. So, okay, so I took it up. So I bought it and I rated that a 6. It was okay. It wasn't the best, but you know, it was only my third brew, so I'm still learning. Right, number 4 was a Milestone Crusader. I didn't really get on with that beer. I'd given it a 6 at the beginning of the beer. I think I was drinking it for about a month and I just didn't like it. It was horrible, it was cloudy, but I ploughed through it as you do. But the last 3 or 4 pints, it cleared. Well, it's crystal clear, and it was really, it turned out really lovely. So I scored that an 8 in the end. So it was 6 at the beginning and 8 at the end. Right, number 5. I changed to do a wine. I did this Solomon Grundy 7-day cherry wine. I didn't drink it after 7 days. I left it another couple of weeks, and basically I was just drinking that every now and then with whatever else I was drinking. Like if I had an IPA or whatever, I was drinking that and then going on to the cherry wine. But it turned out really nice in the end. It was an 8. I scored it an 8, but it was not for everybody's liking. The missus didn't like it at all. It was really sweet and I had trouble drinking it, but after about 3 or 4 glasses of it, that's it. Just ploughed through it. It's lovely. Right, so what was that? So that was number 5. Right, number 6, I've done a Magnum pear cider. I scored that 6 for the taste, but I give it a 9 for the ABV because it turned out 11.5%. That's really strong. After one pint, you're feeling it. Basically, I added too much sugar, but I thought, well, I really wanted a really strong cider, and I got one. So yeah, it turned out alright. 7 was the HBX Ruby Red Ale. I'm not even scoring that. It's fucking awful. Absolutely disgusting. That was. Oh. Yeah, that was one of the worst ones I've ever done. In the world. It was horrendous. Okay, number 8. 8. Did the Cooper's Real Ale. Scored that at 7. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It could have been a lot better, but anyway. Right, number 9, Cooper's English Bitter. Oh, that was great. That was the one that Harry Brew 69 told me to do. Really thinking back on it now, I think I'm going to score it a little bit more than 8. I think it's going to be on par with the Santa's Winter Warmer. That was really nice. So I'll give it a 9 now. 10. Black Rock Nut Brown Ale. It's a really nice brew. I didn't put any markings down for it. One, it can be an ale or it could be a lager, it depends, because I didn't really put the same amount of sugar in each bottle. It's the first brew that I actually bottled, apart from the HBX, but that was just like, wow, I'm not even counting that. So the Black Rock Nut Brown Ale, it's a really nice drink actually, so I'm going to give that an 8. Right. Number 11 is this little baby here, the Oktoberfest Special Beer. I'm giving it a 7. It's a bit murky, but the taste is quite nice. So I'm going to have a few of these tonight to see what's what. Right, 12 is the Black IPA. It's in a barrel at the moment, so I've got no markings for that. So there you go. And number 13 is the Santa's Winter Warmer, which I'm going to barrel tomorrow. So basically that brings me full circle. So I've done 13 brews this year. One didn't work out, which was the second beer, which is St. Peter's Ruby Red Ale. So literally I've done 12, so that's 1 a month. For a beginner, I think that's quite good. I don't know how many you lot brew in a year, but I've done 12. So yeah, I'm thinking that my next brew after this, I was going to do a leftover brew, just bung everything in I've got left over, but this number 2 St. Peter's Ruby Red Ale, it's bugging me because I really want to try it. Everybody's been going on about the St. Peter's beer being nice, so I think history might repeat itself, and I think I'm going to do that next. Hopefully it will go in a king keg, so I'll have no problems with carbonation and all that stuff. But yeah, so there we go. How many brews have you done this year? I've done 13. Cheers. I went out, got a new king keg today. There we go, it's brand new, brand spanking new. So I've got that pressure barrel. Actually, that sticker there. Can go on there, because all that in there is going to be put in there tomorrow. So I've got, look at that. That's my pressure barrel. That's got the black IPA in there. It's going to be Santa's Winter Warmer, and down there is the Oktoberfest beer. And it all should run up to Christmas. So it's all good in the brewery. That's nearly about it, I think, for this week, guys. Just going to carry on drinking this. Don't think there's anything else to talk about. Basically, I didn't have much going on in the brewery this week, apart from I've dry hopped the Santa's Winter Warmer with some halitory hops. That's about it. So luckily I found this list I've just read out to you. But I think for Wednesday, I'm gonna do another taste test of the HBX Ruby Red Ale. I can't remember how long ago I'd done the review. I think it's got to be over a month. So, and I think it was a month old back then. So I mean, this beer is like 2-3 months old now. So, but I do know that I did actually brew 6 bottles. Now, I know I've done one. I had 1 bottle that I'd done the review at, and that went down the sink. Now, for some reason, I've got 4 bottles left. So that means I've drunk one while I was wasted. I was going to say wankered then. Basically, when I got really hammered one Friday night, I come back home and I think I started drinking my beer. I think I was drinking my Nut Brown, Black Rock Nut Brown Ale. But obviously the bottles are the same. And I have a feeling that I actually drunk a HBX without knowing it. So that's quite interesting to know, because did I find it disgusting while I was completely drunk? I don't know. I mean, when I was sober and I tried it, it was, I mean, you couldn't drink it. Not even if somebody gave you £100, drink it, you just couldn't. But I think I have drunk a whole bottle, so I'm going to do another taste test. Maybe it got better. Maybe over that month it turned into an amazing brew, and because I didn't even know that I drank it, So I think on Wednesday, well, actually, probably I won't drink it Wednesday. What I'll do is I'll do a review later on today or tomorrow, but that won't be in this video. I'll keep that for Wednesday. Anyway, have a good weekend, guys. I'm going to carry on drinking these. Laters.